Our guest of honor has arrived, so we shall begin. Honourable Foreign Minister of Bangladesh, His Excellency, distinguished guests, bonsoir. A very good afternoon to all of you and welcome to the inauguration ceremony of the solo photography exhibition of Marc Riboud, titled Bangladesh 1971, Mourning and Mourning. The exhibition showcases 50 never-before-seen photographs taken by Marc Riboud during the Liberation War of Bangladesh in 1971. The exhibition is being presented by the Liberation War Museum Bangladesh and alias Francaise de Dhaka, and supported by l'Association Les Amis de Marc Riboud and 𝑦𝒐𝒏𝒈𝒍𝒂𝒅𝒔𝒉. To begin, I'd like to call upon our distinguished speakers to take their seats on the stage. We have Dr. 𝑦𝒂𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈 Momen MP, Honourable Foreign Minister, Government of People's Republic of Bangladesh. We have His Excellency Jean-Marin Schuh, Ambassador of France in Bangladesh. François Grosjean, Director, alias Francaise de Dhaka. Mr. Mofidul Hoque, Co-curator of the exhibition, Trustee, Liberation War Museum. Dr. Sarwar Ali, Trustee, Liberation War Museum. Ms. Sarah Zakir, Trustee, Liberation War Museum. And also we have joining with us virtually are Madame Catherine Ribaud and the co-curator Lorène Durret, l'Association Les Amis de Marc Riboud. I would like you to take your seats on the stage, please. Please give a big round of applause for our honourable speakers. Thank you. This evening, we have a distinguished panel of speakers who shall discuss the contribution of Marc Riboud as an acclaimed photographer who captured historical moments all over the world, including the Liberation War of Bangladesh. We will take a moment for some photographs and then we shall begin our discussion session. Thank you. For the welcome speech, I'd like to call upon Ms. Sarah Zakir, Trustee and Member Secretary of Liberation War Museum, please.
Good afternoon. Honourable Minister, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Government of Bangladesh, Dr. 𝑦𝒂𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈𝒍𝒂𝒅𝒔𝒉. His Excellency, the Ambassador of France, Jean-Marin Schuh, please excuse my pronunciation. Director of Alliance Francaise, François Grosjean. Honourable Founder Trustees of the Museum, Co-curator of this program, this exhibition, Mofidul Hoque and Dr. Sarwar Ali, esteemed fellow journalists from the press and television media, esteemed guests of this program. I'm humbled to welcome you all to this inaugural program of the photo exhibition of Marc Riboud. This is one of the very few programs that we are hosting in person after the pandemic. To jointly host the photo exhibition of Marc Riboud with Alliance Francaise, Dhaka, is of great significance to the Liberation War Museum. Marc Riboud is a person who makes significant documentation through his photography of the people of Bangladesh during 1971, when the country was going through the struggles of war and through the hardships at the refugee camps. The guerrilla warriors of Bangladesh, supported by the Indian Army, ultimately brought victory, and Bangladesh was liberated on December 16, 1971. From all the photographs taken by Marc Riboud, 50 photographs have been selected for the exhibition. On the 50th year of independence of Bangladesh, the exhibition of Marc Riboud is being inaugurated. This is indeed a momentous and significant event. To be able to co-host the event with Alliance Francaise, Dhaka, and with Association the Friends of Marc Riboud, Liberation War Museum expresses its gratitude to the partners and the fellow colleagues of the museums who have tirelessly worked to put the exhibition in place. We pay our respect to Marc Riboud. He was a dedicated photojournalist who gave out a clarion call to the world in favor of humanity and peace, as opposed to violence and killings, which is a natural outcome of the war. He stood beside the people of Bangladesh by capturing the moments of humanity and love amidst the struggle and war in the 9 months to the freedom of Bangladesh. In the perspective of the present-day world, which is wrought in violence, this photo exhibition bears special significance. We express our gratitude to Marc Riboud's life partner, Catherine Riboud, and to Lorène Durret, Co-curator and president of associations, the Friends of Marc Riboud, who has joined us online to mark the occasion. As underscored, in the present day, the world is fragmented into pieces caused by radicalism, communalism, divisiveness, and by the culture of hate. Marc Riboud did believe, at the end of the day, in the face of all these divisions and strife, love, peace, and humanity finally win. Liberation War Museum believes that the future generation should not hold the grievances, rather they should uphold the ideology of a peaceful world. Imagine all the people living life in peace, to quote John Lennon. The Marc Riboud exhibition upholds the message of this love and humanity. In this exhibition, we will see an old and withered elderly man offering coconut water to a Mukti Yoddha. The old man is holding the gun with one hand to help the Mukti Yoddha to have the coconut water. In this exhibition, we will see a refugee family in the shelter of a banyan tree, which you must have seen in the card of the exhibition. We will also watch with joy the sparkle in the eye of a child as he witnesses the flag of a newly victorious nation being sewn by the roadside tailor. All these are narratives softly telling us about a war that is fought to earn peace waiting at the horizon. To quote Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Russia hoke, America hoke, Britain hoke, Chin hoke, যেই শান্তির জন্য সংগ্রাম করবে আমরা তাদের সাথে সহস্র কণ্ঠে আওয়াজ তুলতে রাজি আছি আমরা শান্তি চাই. This is what Bangabandhu said in his book Amar Dekha Noya Chin. It is quoted on page 19 of the book. He's speaking about peace, and wherever it be, whether it's in the US, whether it's in China, UK, we are with peace. That's what he says. An account of his experience where Bangabandhu visited communist China in 1952. Allow me to say once again, the exhibition has a special meaning for us. For the next 1 month, the exhibition will engage with the new generation with the message of peace and love. We welcome you all again. Thank you.
Merci, Madame. Through an online video conference from France, we shall now hear from the co-curator of the exhibition, Lorène Durret, l'association Les Amis de Marc Riboud. Bonsoir, Lorène.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir à tous. Good evening. It's 12:30 here in Paris, and we're very happy to be here with you, though from distance. I want to thank the whole team of the museum, and especially Mofidul Hoque, with whom we've had many exchanges, and we managed to bring this project alive and to bring the prints to Dhaka. Thank you also, of course, to the Alliance Francaise and to the Embassy of France, which helped us through all the various steps of the projects and the transportation of the prints. It has been a pleasure and a great interest to revisit both visually and historically this story, this reportage of Marc Riboud. These photographs had not been seen since they were taken 50 years ago. And it is with great pleasure that I also announce that the 50 prints are donated by our association 𝒐𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈 de Marc Riboud to the Liberation War Museum. So that after his exhibition, they will be preserved by the museum and they can be shown for future projects. It's a piece of history that we are really happy to share today with the people in Dhaka and in Bangladesh. Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much for sharing that little bit of history, not a little bit actually, a big part of history for the new generation, for us. Now, may I please request Mr. Mofidul Hoque, Trustee, Liberation War Museum and Co-curator of the exhibition, to deliver his speech.
Good afternoon, and we welcome you all to this very important event. And today, it is indeed a very special day for the Liberation War Museum, as in collaboration with 𝒐𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈 Dhaka, we are presenting the exhibition of 1971 photographs of Marc Riboud. This exhibition is made possible by the generous cooperation of the custodian of Marc Riboud's legacy and work, 𝒐𝒓𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈, and the depository of his negatives and photo prints, National Museum of Asian Art, Paris. This exhibition marks the return of Marc Riboud and his photos to the press and people 50 years after the tragedy and triumph happened. Why Marc Riboud's work in Bangladesh of 1971 remained unpublished and unseen for long years is an issue which needs scholarly study. We have observed that after the glorious emergence of Bangladesh, the country has fallen off from the map of the world. The international media lost interest in Bangladesh. The genocide of 1971 became a forgotten one. The entry of Bangladesh in the community of nations was denied for long, and only in September 1974, Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, was invited to join and address the UN General Assembly. As Bangladesh remained out of focus, so was the work Marc Riboud done in this land of struggling people. In spite of many difficulties, Bangladesh continued its political and social struggle to promote the values of the Liberation War and its history. Liberation War Museum started its journey 25 years ago as a people's institution with strong community support. Over the years, the collection of the museum got enriched with contribution by many people from home and abroad. We got connected with important persons from other countries who contributed in the Liberation War of Bangladesh. This is how Bernard-Henri Lévy, French philosopher and social activist, a participant of our Liberation War, returned to Bangladesh after almost 40 years and became a friend of the museum. He and his secretary, Emily Hamilton, introduced us to Lorène Durret and Catherine Riboud of the Friends of Marc Riboud Association in Paris, and we embarked to map a new journey of Marc Riboud and his photo arts to Bangladesh. It became a collaborative work as the photo archives of Marc Riboud, deposited at the Museum of Asian Art, Paris, was researched for the purpose, and a scanned copy of more than 1,000 contract print was made by the Friends of Marc Riboud Association. For last 6 months, we studied together the images captured by Marc Riboud organized a sequence and looked for the most expressive as well as historically important images. Not an easy task to make the final choice of 50 images for the exhibition dedicated to the 50th anniversary of independence of Bangladesh. As the work continued, selected images are printed in Paris by DuPont Lab, the printers of Marc Riboud images during his lifetime and beyond. The design and display team of Liberation War Museum, led by Amena Khatun, got engaged with the preparation of framing and display. We tried our best to follow the international standard. We shared our work plan with Lorène Durret, and with their input and endorsement, gradually the exhibition took shape. Lorène studied the notes of Marc Riboud and pointed out few images that he liked. We followed the track of Marc Riboud in Kolkata, his visit to the refugee camps and inside the liberated zones. Marc Riboud joined the advancing column of Indian Army and Liberation Forces on the Shillong-Kamalpur border when all-out war began. He had been to Sher-e-Bangla and entered Dhaka with the troops on midday of 16 December 1971, the day of our victory. We could collect various information about the places Marc Riboud covered and the people he photographed. But most of those remain unnamed and unrecognized. We are happy that freedom fighter Jehudul Haq Munshi Bir Pratik, hero of Jamalpur battle, is with us today. He is in one of the Marc Riboud photo, and he also remembered the foreigner with a camera. I would request Mr. Jehudul Haq Munshi to stand up and let us give him a standing ovation. You will see his photograph in the exhibition. Thank you, Mr. Munshi. This is among the piles of a scanned copy of contract sheet. We could identify a single shot of Sheikh Hasina at 𝒐𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈 airport on 18 December morning. This is also symbolic in terms of the future journey of Bangladesh. We are happy to be able to retrieve 50 years old 50 images of Bangladesh Liberation War and present those to our people. Each of these images has a story behind and tells a lot to us. We are sure as the exhibition continues, a lot of new information will come up, and the display and archive team of the museum will continue to collect more information and facts. The exhibition is a comeback to Bangladesh by Marc Riboud, and this is also the beginning of a new journey of the great photographer of great events. We hope to further promote and project the exhibit Bangladesh 1971, Mourning and Mourning, and with the collaboration of Friends of Marc Riboud Association as well as 𝒐𝒏𝒊𝒏𝒈, we are confident that this exhibition will get its rightful place in history and travel a long way. We are ever grateful to all who have contributed in making this exhibition possible. Thank you. Jai Bangla.